Mangapi?
Habari.
Ya pasule.
Habari mchana.
Peace up, fam. Wherever you guys might be in the world, welcome to Nairobi. Well, actually, no. Let me back up. Welcome to Diani, Kenya. We're in a region called Mombasa, if you don't know. And Diani is a portion of Mombasa. So again, if you're here for the first time, I want to say welcome to East Africa. If you're not here for the first time and you guys frequent the channel, I want to welcome all of you guys back. I hope that everybody is having a beautiful day, whatever time of the day, top of the day, the afternoon, or the evening. Today I want to talk about briefly what a pleasure and just a level of appreciation that we feel. You know, it's interesting how you can watch a ton of videos on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and you do your due diligence, you know, you meet the right people, you make all the right moves, and then you are actually here in, I'm not gonna say a dream state, but you started out watching these type of videos, right, on YouTube for the most part, and you watch a few people's journey, and you always wonder and ponder, man, what would that be like? You know, traveling to Africa, traveling to Kenya, you know, all the people that say, man, Kenya is this, and Nairobi's that, and Mombasa, and Diani, you gotta get to Zanzibar. I had the blessing and I was fortunate enough to live in Tanzania, so I kind of understand how East Africa is, you know, the culture. But I must say that each country is a little different. Tanzania, for me, Dar es Salaam can be upbeat, but for the most part, when you're comparing that to Nairobi, it's a little slower. Nairobi is, I would consider it the Times Square of Kenya. You know, Nairobi is fast-paced, busy, but tuk-tuks everywhere, buses, border. You know, a few weeks back, I got hit on a border. You know, just not paying attention, ripping and running, and these things can catch up with you. So you definitely got to be careful. So I gotta say, just being here is a whole nother kind of reality. And I think my experience versus a lot of other people that come, you know, you go through a romance kind of season. You know, you're real ecstatic, you're happy to be here, you want to do all the things, you know, and as time go on, that kind of wears off, right? And then real life sets in. So I've been there before. Like I said, when I was in Tanzania, I experienced all of that, and I experienced some hardships in Tanzania, but coming back to East Africa, I have a whole new set of eyes. I tell you what, here in Kenya, my network is extremely more family oriented than Tanzania. I only knew a few people in Tanzania, so it made for kind of a rough ride. That's why I always admonish people to get you a credible network. It's important. people on the ground is important. I mean, you're a grown person, so you can jump out and figure things out on your own. And I'm a strong believer that experience is the best teacher, right? So get you a nice circle, people of integrity that has rapport, with certain authorities that have rapport amongst the people, and they kind of well known. You want to, me personally, I wouldn't do this journey by myself, So back to Diani. Diani has been more than what I anticipated. I knew that it was extremely beautiful. I knew the beaches was nice. I knew the people were friendly. But it's a whole nother thing when you stay put for a minute. You're moving around. You acquire a place to stay. They hand you your keys and you settle in, and it's like you're here. You have to make some things happen for yourself. It's a beautiful thing to switch gears from the hustle and bustle of Washington, D.C. Waking up early, going to work, punching the clock, making your money, paying bills. All those things is cool, you know what I mean? You have to do these things to be able to swim through this world and make things happen. So I'm very fortunate that I had the ability and the opportunities that I had back in Washington, D.C. to get me to this point of my life, and to have someone, a partner, a queen, someone that supports you and that you support them, and you bounce energy off of each other. You make things happen with each other. It's golden versus doing things on your own. It can be hit and miss, right? And again, we are adults and we make decisions, but two heads is always better than one. Two brains focused, concentrated on a particular objective is always better than your own. So it's been making the transition, the journey easier. And again, to have a network, a life support system on the ground, it affords you the ability for a smooth transition. And I almost feel like I deserve this transition, how things are going now, because in past times, my heart was in the right place. Appreciate you, brother. My heart was in the right place, but it wasn't done right. And a lot of things transpired. And I had people along the way that helped me emotionally get over some hurdles in Tanzania. Again, my auntie Chrissy, one of my favorite people in the world, Auntie Marvel, supported during that rocky time. One of my good friends, Civilette, always been there supporting, giving me kind words of inspiration, hanging there, and when you have that kind of network, Bushman, my brother Jelani, when you have that core, I'm a strong believer you can do anything in the world. And so I wanted to come in today, fam. I'm not gonna be long-winded today, but I want to share. This is a platform. This is the Artist Journal, right? And I wanted to share. This is my form of journaling, connecting with the family, meeting and greeting you guys in the comment section. You know, exchange of ideas and thoughts and energy. You know, this is our spiritual, digital space that we can come to and just chop it up. You know, so I wanted to tap in with the family and let you know that we are good, we are settled in a region, southern region of Kenya, beach life, surf life, riding camels life, sipping on mango juice, pineapple juice every day. As you can see, hold on one second. You guys see that down there? Watermelons everywhere, mangoes everywhere. You know, you got monkeys jumping up and down on the roof, acting silly, you know. And no, they don't, these particular monkeys don't attack you, so guys, don't worry. So we are having the time of our life. We're taking it one day at a time. We're easing into the culture. We're gonna set up a schedule where we get out, we run, walk, bike, swim, read, study, create content. We're gonna set up our art studio, so you guys are gonna be seeing some content as it pertains to art. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna compartmentalize some things. We're gonna jump to it and enjoy our African lives. Enjoy our African experience here in the beautiful country of Kenya. So, you guys know what time it is. I'm tuning out. Ciao, just to tune back in. Ciao.